The Civil War, which occurred in the United States between 1861 and 1865, was the result of several key issues and events. Due to the rules of the trustees, slavery was banned in Georgia until the early 1750s. Slavery grew quickly due to Georgia's agricultural economy and the invention of the cotton gin. The South's dependence on cotton led to a change of attitude about the evils of slavery. Southerners defended slavery and began infringing on the rights of those who spoke out against it in the South. In the North, abolitionists such as Frederick Douglass and William Lloyd Garrison called for the end of slavery. Others simply disagreed with its expansion. The concept of nullification, where a state could declare a federal law to be invalid within its borders, also played a role. In the 1830s, South Carolina attempted to nullify a federal tariff tax on imported goods, and even threatened to secede over the issue. However, Andrew Jackson's threat to attack South Carolina if they attempted to leave the Union worked well enough to keep the state in the fold for the time being. Controversy after controversy widened this gap, and for almost 40 years, members of the U.S. Congress tried to close wounds with compromises and acts that amounted to temporary band-aids. The Compromise of 1850, which admitted California as a free state, giving more power to free states in Congress, and added Fugitive Slave Act, which allowed enslavers to enter free states and territory in search of people who had escaped slavery. The Georgia Platform outlined Georgia's acceptance of this compromise. The Dred Scott case, in which the Supreme Court ruled that enslaved individuals were not citizens and could not sue for their freedom, further inflamed tensions. Abraham Lincoln's election in 1860 as president, who was against the expansion of slavery, was a significant event that ultimately led to the Civil War. In 1861, there was debate over secession in the Georgia General Assembly to determine if Georgia should break away from the Union. Though there were strong supporters for both sides of the issue, Georgia voted to secede from the Union. Georgia was part of the Confederacy from 1861 to 1865.